Listen, just don't ask. Just don't ask. And it'll be so much better. Okay, let's just go along this ride. And see what happens, I guess. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him. At least smack that clock. Yeah, let me go to sleep, man. You slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. I give up. Okay. I'll smack the fucking clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you in the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Didn't say a damn thing. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed. Hair combed. Kids deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. What the fuck is... No way. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, butt. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Isn't this just like school? Like, I'm not gonna be here. Like, actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... Man, I forgot to give her a fucking voice. I don't know what voice to give her. Should I give her... She looks annoying. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but... Well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any... Fuck! Oh! I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Dumbass. Raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box. What? It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great. With University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. First day of the rest of our lives? This shit is 3 days. This shit a weekend. A sweet girl, Miriam's always had the flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first gift that she chipped a tooth, practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I'm pep talking her, man. Remember last month we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read shit? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know, she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating. Literally no time. It's 3 days. Literally no time. And you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, well, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yes. Yes, I can. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your book. Wait, what? I'm getting bullied already? Smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's... why would you fucking write Ashley like that? Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. I mean, fucking look at her, man. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley? Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave butt shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Ugh, can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying, trust me. I know. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she just adds an extra letters to make herself feel better than everybody. It's actually Ashley, is she dumb? If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. Whatever the fuck that means. We're not gonna let you go when your weird insults get to us, whatever. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. What about his dick? Can I see his dick? What about his dick, man? No lie, the rocking glutes. Van Van. You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning stopped this, man. Would ever allow people like you to attend as students? I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. The fucking JoJo character. When the first day of school is about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers! What? Who is this, man? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Butt. So, are you gonna make me hold the door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kinda cute? You're off your fucking rocker. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Dude, my ears! A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium in front of the class. Adorable! Now, this dog talking to me? Now, quiet down, everyone. Whoo! Wait, that's me. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? And why the fuck is he speaking? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. And now we want to abbreviate it. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be a little cute and fluffy, but I still demand respect. What? A cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Oh, he's coming. I'm chilly. Someone close down the window. And then... Oh! Goodness gracious, mamma mia. He walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student. I'm sorry, student? That's Colonel Sanders. And his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweat-a-Lot. What the fuck voice did I give him? I'm already lost. Maybe we should open up that window bag before faucet pits melt into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all the really real insults? I mean, my brother, if you're sweating from your pits profusely, you know, it's like they're not wrong. Besides, when butt sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You're not helping. I don't even want to clean myself up. Give me another option. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. I don't remember what fucking voice I gave this dog. I just remembered. There will be blood. Why? There might even be adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the Broom Cooking Academy. Arena. Shit. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. He didn't even have a name. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, bitch. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Year? This shit is 3 days. Why are we doing mathematics class in fucking... Anyways. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway through town, on his tiny wheels. Who the fuck is Clank? You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kid. What? Right. The class bursts into laughter. Now, why the fuck would you do that? Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkle walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. What kind? Surely he likes chicken snacks. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! I knew it. Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. I don't think that sentence has ever been said in the history of life before this game. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey bud, there's still a seat here. What the fuck was his voice again? It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. I feel like that's his voice. Fuck it, that's what I'm going with. Man. Fuck Colonel Sanders. Literally. You move to take the seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. You also said nothing. A little off topic if you ask me, but sure. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather? Fuck. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Man, a spork, man. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat. That's wrong. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy. That's right. 4 out of 5. Only 1 wrong, not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders is watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Just got in this bitch. What do you mean time for lunch? It's been like 10 minutes. I guess if the whole school year is 3 days, I guess it makes sense. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No. I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed. That smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. It says 2015 right here, right? 2015, right? Like, Okay. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling those as fast as they can. But that's all I say about that. What, you think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of these ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. God damn, she's thick. She slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Oh, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration. I don't know why I fucking bugged on that one so much. And act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Okay. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. I'm gonna try to identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be? Crack! He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use crack! You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mental responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha! How bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had. Where did you pull that from? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Trend learning be fun? You got moxie, kid. Gave you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, just one ingredient, but you can't tell. Use. Weed! It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Weed! Wow, you'd never guess that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some, even if you searched. And weed definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I'm like in and out of the voice. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Now you sure have. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. I would just be modest. Well, I just thought I told you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, simply perfect. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second, no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, man. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control herself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. I didn't even get a choice. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? As a team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, but I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. What do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Give her Clank, man. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnered with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Issue, I hardly know you. Shut up. Clank judders and a paddle shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be just fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? It's gotta be the mashed potatoes and the gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we can maybe make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like these things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does somebody have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, bitch. Sanders' heart is my business. And you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, Van. While I'm over here crushing Bud's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns. Arms full of peeled potatoes, he tosses them into boiling water and turns attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working on a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Bud was struggling, so we just offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. Young, immature chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up on my level. I doubt it, though. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might be a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. I wish she was going at me hard. You really need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. I'm throwing my bestie on her, bro. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. If somebody threatening my friend, I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend. But Bud is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short butt, but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potato into a perfectly creamy mash texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. Granny, how I miss you. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, that is free. Together you dig the utensil to the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful, voluptuous, thick face. Van, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, but we do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
Van rushes over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. Just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. I realized it was him talking fuck. On a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It's already been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. It did. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it is almost immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. However, the student is fucking dead. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a fucking ghost. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? You follow Colonel Sanders out the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, bud? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights. Like so many weights. What's the fucking point? We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no. You... Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the fucking story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed somebody? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me, and me. I'm the hero. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. What the fuck? Okay. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connected with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? I don't really got a choice. 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. Hot gravy all over me. You take 1 damage. Okay. It worked last time, right? I did 1 damage, I guess. I won't forget this. It's really feeling threatened by your attack. Focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. I will cook with love once more. At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. I take 2 damage from Utilitensel. You take too much. Wait, if you take much more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. So I'll defend, I guess? Which defense? Trepidation. Thrown to a ball. I'm not cut out for this. Feeling vulnerable. Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. The vile villain, your reign of terror stops there. Here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot Pie Power Pinch. Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam shit into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature, with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells, with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. What are you doing in my house, bitch? The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Yeah, they are. You awake on day 2. An attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? I guess we'll find out next time, because this is a lot.